Welcome back to Starfield, guys. Picking up where we left off, and we are continuing on the Vanguard. And we are on the Devils You Know, and we need to proceed to the meeting. Subsection 7. Haven't been down here before.
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
No, we are not.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors. You have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Okay, they're not going to let Andreja in. How rude.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Nope, can't say I do.
I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
I think that's Hadrian Sanan's father. So they were smearing his name. Let's see. My God, the UC's been lying all this time.
Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics. We all do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny Hadrian have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help, though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She told me she's your clone.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Somebody always wants something, don't they? Go on.
There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlays. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
I'm not killing anyone, but if he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local Vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Alright, so we need to speak to Deputy McIntyre.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Let me out. Not. I'm trying to get out of here. I went into the bathroom. Not there. I'm back to talk again.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
There's an executed war criminal in your basement.
Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
I'll keep it to myself.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
The prisoner asked me to deal with Dr. Orlays. Figured you and I should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlays is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
The location of Hadrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, Was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Nope.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Okay, so we need to speak to Captain Marquez. Wait, where's Captain Marquez? Is he back down there? Lost.
Greetings, citizen.
Oh, okay, we have to go over to the wolf system. Got it?
Immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Something bothering you, Andreja?
Dan acknowledging incoming
actually,
hail. Docking
I am
Bay 1
surprised
is
you
free.
noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from afar. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your troubles? I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my presence, regardless of how I present myself. I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship. Honestly, I think you're being a bit paranoid. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say.
Sarah,
about
can you hold it down
That
back
is
there,
truly
please?
the case. Why do
They're
I often
jabbering
find
up a
docking
storm.
excluded from other members' activities and gatherings?
Can't even hear myself think. So we are in the wolf system, and we gonna come talk to
What? Oh, sorry.
Marquez.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
Actually, I'm with the Vanguard, Super et Ultra Captain.
Oh, so you are. Sorry about that, Captain. People mistake us for peacekeepers most days. Wasn't expecting someone from the actual military. So, what can I do for you?
Reginald Orlace. I heard you might know him.
Orlace. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him?
I don't want to say too much. It's a sensitive mission.
Suit yourself. Well, I can tell you there's no one on the den by that name. But there has been a rumor about a ship floating out around Etheria. Never docks, doesn't respond to hails. They call it the Warlock. Maybe this Orlace of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want. Just, well, you'll need to be careful. That part of Etheria's sky is an old debris field. Plenty dangerous. More than a few scrappers heading out never came back.
I'll take those coordinates.
Sure thing. Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Alright, we need to go find the Warlock. Now we're getting somewhere.
Greetings, Captain.
Yeah?
Clamps released.
The Spectre. I renamed my ship Spectre. Let's see, what do we got going on over here? Dude, is he launching stuff at me?
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Moat.
Take his shield down.
Shields are offline.
Take his engines out.
Vanguard has lost its engines.
What are you? No, I will not die in a cage.
Dock it. We're coming aboard. We gotta take you alive. How am I gonna do that? I don't know.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Do you require my assistance?
Watch out, Vasco.
Nothing me. I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more.
Inaccessible.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged. Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
He's dead? I think he did this to himself. I didn't quite catch what he said. A circuit board? Return the evidence.
I'm not entirely sure of the temperature thresholds of our equipment, but we may risk exceeding them.
A ham and cheese sandwich.
Good day, Captain.
You've Got something for me?
On dock.
We're free and clear for flight.
All right, back to Alpha Centauri.
Nice job. We're right on
P5, you are
target.
entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're...
All right, what's next on the mission board here? We got to finish, return the evidence to Ve Victus.
Been up there, huh?
Alrighty, we are back. Go show this dude the evidence.
Authorized personnel only. Fred has to stay here.
I am back. Didn't take me long.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
I tried to bring him in, but he took his own life.
I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you?
I got your evidence right here. Now I'm done.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
All right, yes, sir. Where's the transfer system? Right here.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
All right, thanks for the info.
Of course. We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Thanks for paying me some money. Okay, so what is the next on the list? War relics. Report to Hadrian. Okay.
Authorized personnel only.
I always take a left into the bathroom.
Captain, can I help you?
Wait, who are we supposed to talk to? They told me to come up here. It's down there. Hold on a second. Report to Hadrian. For some reason it's not, telling me the specific floor here. And that's right, she said she left. I totally forgot about that. We gotta go to Saul.
And we shall be on our way.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Let me take a look at the map here. Sidonia. Red Devil's headquarters? That's the one. Okay, we got a little ways out. Let's take the Rev 8. That thing's cool. I like driving it. Alright, here we are, deep mines. Okay, where am I supposed to go here? Feel like I'm in a dead end? Where am I supposed to go? Any clues here? I must have missed something in there. Says Hadrian's in there somewhere. Hadrian Sanan, where are you? It's not giving me any clues or anything. What was this? Space helmet. Display. Ah. This must be where I'm supposed to go. Oh, it's giving me a little bit of a direction. Come on, I gotta jump up there. I remember this here. I was here. This is where I found that one dude. Can't remember what his name was. What do we got here?
Not the best you can do.
She walked in front of my cutter. Not smart. I'm not sure what this is. Aqueous hematite. Who knows? I might need it. The heck of an entrance you got in here. Not a fan. Hadrian, I am here.
Welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen?
Feels good, Major.
It should. You risked life and limb to earn it.
You've certainly earned it.
But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them.
See, I can help with that. I found your research team.
That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser?
He's my next stop, but I was told I need your help overcoming his security protocols.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them?
Actually, they were found by your father, Francois Sinan. He's alive, imprisoned by the UC.
That's not funny. Seriously, how'd you find them?
It's the truth. He wants to help us.
No. That's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what, an advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
They're using him to track down criminals from the colony war.
Oh, they certainly picked an expert, didn't they?
Victus. Alive after all this time. His use to anyone is irrelevant. He should have been executed for his crimes, as they claim to have done in the first place.
I guess it makes sense, though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Victus in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited.
Look, I'm sorry I even brought it up.
You've got nothing to apologize for. Because the UC, they did a lot of terrible things for that man. But even knowing they did, knowing that they kept him alive all this time, you know what I feel right now? It's hope. I had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family. But that old world, where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone. Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose. But it's finally one I can be proud of. You and I, we're getting to change what the UC stands for. So I don't care if Victus is alive or dead. He can rot for all I care. We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better.
Making something good out of the UC's past, I can get behind that.
Precisely. Because there's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now. So, let's get back to the business at hand. Now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and Kaiser out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it. But if he has something to gain from helping us prevent terramorph attacks, I'm not seeing it. So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back Kaiser?
Let's track him down.
I think it's the right call. But if Kaiser has been out wandering on his own for all this time, you're gonna need a couple things.
Okay, I'll follow you.
I know it's here somewhere. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine?
Freestar territory, wandering a battlefield on a world called Nira. Nira?
A battlefield? On Nira? Oh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
All right, I'm off.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you've got them.
Search for Kaiser on Naira.
Good to go for landing.
It is impossible to... Before the Cold War. What a waste.
Just get in there. Right, Andreja?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor.
I'm here to recover a robot. Goes by the name Kaiser.
Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren, his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him.
Yeah, that's Kaiser.
Well, all right. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. Maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this.
Why the
Kaiser's
little
location. Going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate.
1,000 credits. Or try to persuade.
I'm listening.
I'm sure we can work something out.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Don't get me wrong, I know you aren't trying to screw me over or anything.
I'm not trying to be a hard ass. I just can't go any lower. Calm down. I'm still thinking about it. Okay. You made your point. I'll give you a discount.
$6.75.
Pleasure doing business with you. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse. Shipwreck about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Just keep your ears open. You should find your machine. Eyes open too. Sirens and ecliptic out there, and neither takes prisoners. Oh, and corpse retrieval is not included in this transaction, so now you know. Give Ahab a Kaiser our best.
All right. Proceed to Syracuse.
You drive. I get too much road rage.
Oh! There's a mine in here, bro. Dude, I'm stuck. Some rough territory here.
I will have your head! You die today. Well, this has certainly seen better days.
Biological contaminant detected. Destroy infestation. Biological contamination eliminated. Password required. Voice controls unlocked. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Error. Power level insufficient. Battery required. Type microcell. Inquire at salvage yard.
Salvage yard. Well, I am back.
What can I do for you? Ah, so that's where your machine's been. Ran out of juice. Heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them. But a microcell, that's military-grade tech. I think we might have one, but I can promise you, it's not going to be cheap.
This guy's
We
just
could
extorting
probably
me for
Frankenstein
money.
one together using our fabrication system here, but only if you had some quality schematics. So, I just brace for a little sticker shock. Wouldn't have lasted real long here, doing what we do without a top-notch fabrication system. So long as you've got the specs, it should be able to handle making you a microcell. But finding materials up to the task, you're likely going to be sifting through quite a few mech hulks out there to find what you need. Though, if you think you can actually manage something like that, I'm willing to make you a deal. I'll point you towards the juiciest harvest sites. Spots where you should be able to find quality parts. But in return, any excess materials you collect, you sell to me, all right? Save us from risking our necks on another run out there. What do you say?
Got yourself a deal.
Then let me just mark those collection points. Watch yourself out there.
We could, or we could maybe just purchase one.
Don't forget, whatever else you find in those spots, you sell to me. Here's what I've got.
Microcell. 11,700. Alright, we just did a shortcut.
It's good that something of value can come from those open doors.
That way I can maybe wrap this up on this episode to get this robot powered up.
So much time and effort into building these ships, and so quickly they come apart in the end.
Battery accepted. Operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside.
Your mission just got superseded. Major Hadrian Sinan wants you back.
Major Sanon will have to wait. I cannot leave my... Although previous attempts to disarm the weapon have been unsuccessful, additional support may allow me to complete my active mission more quickly, allowing me to leave this place. Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final xeno-weapon. Are you ready to proceed to the mission site? Follow me. Be
Okay.
advised, possible threat detected.
Alright guys, we gotta end this episode right here, unfortunately. We will see you in the next one.